the one who started it for real, as far as entertainment, as far as getting it, as far as indie, as people trying to sell their own music and do what it do. Just want let the people know how you got started, because it's more than just what they see.
Well, actually, how I got started. How I got started was back in the days with me and Daniel in Mount Healthy Hospital.
R.I.P. to Daniel. What?
Yeah, we was battle rapping against each other.
Sure was.
Being fat, he was rapping about me, my big head, my curl.
Sure did.
Then lunch, we don't have it off the chain. Every day at lunch, and that's how I started rapping.
Shit.
Then I went from rapping to DJing. I started. Actually, I always been DJing because first of all, I started out downtown, and my mother and them used to leave, and I used to put the speakers and shit in the window and play music because we had a courtyard. So all the kids my age, I'd put the music on, run out there in the yard.
Yeah, y'all turned.
And I got caught a couple of times, got a whoop and shit, you know what I mean? But that's how I really started DJing. Hold on, that's my son, hold on. Okay, I'm back. That was quick. That call was quick as a motherfucker, boy. Yeah. Can you cuss on him?
Hey, do what you feel.
You just did, didn't you?
Right.
I mean, did y'all believe it?
No,
you ain't heard no.
It's just a 2 minute. Okay, Dad said you ain't want to. He said, "Nyeh, nyeh." So that's why I was, I don't know. But yeah, that's how I got started though, really down there. And then, then when I moved to Mount Healthy, I started doing the rapping thing and was DJing. But really, the DJing was what I really, had a love for. And I used to have them little. I was finding turntables and. Well, when I was downtown, what I used to do, we go get find a stereo or a TV. I used to find a little TV and go take the speaker out of it. It'd be in somebody's trash, take the speaker out of it, take it home, and plug them up to my mama's stereo. The little things, be in the little wooden things back in the days.
Yeah.
Plug them up, plug the speakers up to them motherfuckers and shit. I had speakers all over that motherfucker. Like, so I started out doing that shit. So then that's how I had my little turntables. I had actually, somebody had a broke stereo in their trash. So I just took the turntable part out of it and took it home and shit, plugged that motherfucker up, plugged the speakers to it, motherfucker. And that's how I really started playing records and shit.
Wow. That's what's
doing
up.
Shit like that. But then how I got my, after I went to Mount Healthy and then Run DMC tours and shit started coming in, I started linking up with artists and groups. And
how'd you start doing that?
Well,
because a lot of people don't network. I know you see all these young new rappers and stuff out here. You're a veteran in the game, man. Well, you just saying what you said about how you got
Wait a minute, man. Let's back up.
okay.
Yeah, you're acting great.
Let's back up, man. Because this man got a great story to tell. You hear me?
You say you're going too fast.
I'm going too fast.
What the man said.
Okay.
Now you know at the time you was really let's say this when it was good when the music and rap the culture was good.
I believe you was breaking.
We was right down the street at Deontay and them house.
Right, that's from in Mount Healthy.
Yeah. Tell them about some of them parties you used to throw, man.
That's how I started. See, that's another story. That's about. We're talking about the DJing. And then we're talking about.
But the parties came
promoting parties.
DJing, right?
It was fun.
You DJ'd your own parties, didn't you?
Right.
Okay, it all came with the turf.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, that's how I started with the parties, though. Basically, I knew a lot of people in school, so I was thinking. I asked my mama, I said, let me give a party here. So she was like, my mama. I don't know if she's from the streets or what, but she started out singing, so she was in a band, and then when I started remembering was her working at bartending a lot of bars and shit, different bars. Satisfying place, all different type of shit, spot bar, shit like that.
Right.
So, so she was, so it seemed like she was doing that. So when I asked her I want to give a party, she was with it, just move out of furniture, put it in the back patio, all at once. So she would clear the furniture out, gave her a party. That motherfucker was packed. Then I gave about 2 or 3 more. We started fucking up her carpet and all that shit. She said it was over after that.
Let me tell you a story, man.
Tell me a story.
We had one of your parties one day, right?
Uh-huh.
Me and this guy right here.
Okay.
We got so wasted.
He was there? You was there for real?
We got so wasted.
It's on Bob Lane.
Parties back in the day.
On
This
Bob
nigga-
Lane.
Bobolink.
Bobolink. That's in Glencoe.
The nigga pulled in somebody's driveway.
What was
Passed
it?
out. Now we in the car thinking we going somewhere. He acting like he turning around. He done pulled in the driveway and just went to sleep. The people that came, the people that came home wanting to get in their driveway, and this nigga just knocked out.
They wanted to get in their driveway.
Boy, they out there honking, cussing us out. We trying to wake him up. I'm just trying to tell you the value of the parties that he used to throw.
We was lit. That was back before.
We was
alcohol
lit,
poisoning.
He was high.
man. Them parties was legendary. Legendary. Now,
Passed out.
one of some of the great moments I remember with you, back in the Mount Healthy days, you coming through the high school with the 1200s, Rock and Ron, shutting down the talent shows, man.
Right.
Now, back then, y'all was treated like stars, man.
I was like one of the first guys that had 1200s here. Everybody else's was bought.
They was just some 1100 niggas.
You know me being from the hood, being from the street. I got mine a different way.
Now I heard. Now this is real shit. I heard a story that you took them 1200s from LL and them. Is that true, man? Is that true, man?
Some of this stuff right here. He told some of that, man.
Wow.
Man, this is
but
many
it's
years
legendary.
ago.
Hold on,
Original.
Wait, what's the years? How many years you be cool?
7.
7 years? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. See, what happened was, back then, this was, what tour was that? It was one of the LL Cool J tours. Might have been a Nitro tour. And I was backstage, I had some passes, I was backstage and shit. And I was there, like, I guess when the place was over with, because everybody was gone. I'm out there, I'm looking for bitches, because I had passes and shit. So, like, originally how I even got to start getting cool, because you had asked me before how did I start fucking with these artists. What happened was, I got on, I had went downtown with one of these Run DMC tours. So I went down, I said, fuck that. I fuck with rap, I'm in the building, I got a DJ. I need to try to meet these motherfuckers, because I'm trying to be somebody's DJ, right? So I'll go down there early, like when all the people start setting up and shit like that. So some of Run DMC's homies came down. I guess they came down before the artists when they setting up and come check out the building. So I started chopping it up with one of them. And I know a lot of people, so shit, they was like, yo, what was so funny back then, back in them days, when I'm around New York, motherfuckers, I'm talking like I'm from New York.
I was gonna ask you, like, was you playing like you was like an exec or something? Like, how did you get in the door with him? Like,
I sound like a regular nigga. Originally, I'm like, shit. I'm like, I'm from down here, whatever. So they was like, yo, man. They was like, yo, man, where the bitches at? Where the skins at? I'm like, man, I don't know all the bitches. So they was like, yo, you bring us some bitches down here, yo. We gonna give you passes. You gonna get all this and that, man. Here go my number, boo, boo, boo. So of course now I'm on the phone. That bitch, y'all want me to run DMC? Y'all want me? So everybody's saying, yeah. Of course the bitch is gonna say that. So I take them down and we get down there. Call of Duty come out. See, I had the bitches, gave me passes. So now I'm this homeboy. I'm this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
right,
so I had bitches.
right.
So I had bitches for him and shit like that. And then, so we was cool. Like I said, we all gave the girls passes. So I went and found me a bitch, got me, gave her a pass. We chilling. So then it went from me meeting and knowing all them guys. It was like 4 or 5 guys I got cool with. So we stayed in touch. So then I ended up popping up, getting one of my female friends from Mount Healthy, which is now one of my baby mamas. Yeah, I was cheating on my baby mama with her. I really didn't start out cheating with her. We was cool as fuck.
That's how it always happened,
We was
ain't
cool as hell. Yeah, we was cool, and she had a car. So, I'd be like, shit, you want to go fuck with Run DMC down in Louisville? And a bitch gonna be like, hell yeah. So they got a bunch of females. We go down to Louisville. Of course, we get all the access and shit. So
what you saying is you chased them 1200s down.
No, that ain't. That's a different story. So I'm just letting you know, like how I started fucking with them. So now
Right.
they didn't see me a couple times. So now they really fucking with me. Now this my man. So now they telling all the other groups like EPMD and all them like, yo, this my nigga, this my man right here. Woo woo. So now I got cool with them. Got their numbers.
Networking.
So it went like that. So then now when LL them come. All them the same family who run DMC and all them from everybody know each other. So when I tell one of their homies like, yeah, because I might call, say you with Run DMC, I might call you and say, hey, LL them coming down here. You got some of your niggas down there? Like, yeah, holler at my man. Boom. So I go tell him. Grizz just told me how he now y'all fuck with each other. So he already knows all good. So
And there was no animosity but doing that either, was it?
Nah,
No. That's what's lacking in the game today.
So now me and him kicking because off of you, because you might call him like, yo, and he gonna say, yo, that's my nigga.
Networking.
Right,
That's the
right.
way it's
Now
supposed to
embrace
be.
me like shit. It's one love now, like shit. So now they got you bitches.
Right.
And then went so on and so on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So then when LL don't come, I met some people. So now I'm getting bitches, whatever, and everybody done left. I probably didn't have no bitch at this particular point. So that's probably why I was still there by my motherfucking self. You hear me? But it worked out in the end because, like I said, my passion was DJing like a motherfucker. So what happened was, the concert was over with. Everybody was gone. So actually, I'm about to leave and go up to a hotel. That's another. Hey, remind me to tell you about the hotel situation too. But I'm about to leave to go to the hotel, and I'm leaving out the back. So ain't nothing there but security. So I'm walking out the back. So usually, by this time, stagehands should be loading in the trucks, but everybody's gone, and I see all the equipment is sitting in the back, right by the back door to go out. So I'm sitting there like, and I seen the 1,200 in the cases. I'm like, I know them ain't 1,200 cases right there. And it say LL Cool J on the case.
Right.
I said, I know. Nah, this ain't
Glencoe
motherfucker.
niggas.
These are
Hey.
never motherfuckers. Nah, I'm still.
That's the Glencoe in you.
I said, this is not no. That was the downtown in me right there. That was the down the way right there. I said, wait a minute, hold on. I know them ain't a motherfucking 1,200. So now I'm sitting around. I said, fuck, I'm just gonna sit around, linger around, see how many people be walking through here. Ain't nobody walked through in about 5-10 minutes. So then I went outside. Ain't nobody walking around still. I'm like, damn, where the fuck everybody at? So and I had my little tour passes on too. So I'm like, okay. Now me, instead of me sticking my tour pass on, I got a lanyard and my shit hanging like the regular people. So I go get the cases like, fuck, I pick them up. I just start walking with them motherfuckers. And I ain't see nobody. Like, I'm like, shit.
You say you to the car now.
I'm outside. No, nigga, I wasn't even driving, nigga. What you talking about? Nigga, I'm out the back though. I'm walking with them and shit. So I got my passes on. So I'm New York. Yo, mommy, I'm pulling over. Yo, right here.
Right.
So people, I'm like, yo, take me to the hotel. I'm trying to get away from down this motherfucker with these cases. You know what I'm saying? So they take me to the hotel. I get a room, put them in a room. It was over.
Right.
So next thing I know, I got 1,200. I couldn't believe it. I could not motherfucking
And they
believe it,
legendary. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, I swear to God, I couldn't believe it. I said, man, I got 12. Only 1,200 that we seen, nigga, was on video. At this time, this was when New York shit just start in the Midwest. This is when the shit really started jumping. So all the shit we seen on videos, like, wow. Like, look at them.
Mm-hmm.
We had Moran's turntables and shit. We ain't had no Technique 1,200. You know what I mean? Because back then it was like $300-something. Moran's turntables was about, well, no, it's about $460 back then. $460, $450. But the Moran's turntable was $40. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We young little bitty motherfuckers, like, you know what I mean? So I got the turntable, but this the fucked up part. Somehow New York got them back. They got the motherfuckers back. See, I ain't know that part.
No, they ain't know that part. Yeah.
The New York got them back. You see, my grandmother, she lived in Boston. So I'm like, shit, I got the 1,200s now. I mean, got adjusted to them. I'm cold with this shit. So I'm like, I'm finna make it as a DJ. I'm in Cincinnati, man. There's no way in the world I'm gonna be able to keep going back and forth to New York. I ain't got no money. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all back then wasn't no selling dope like that, shit like that. Well, not for me like that. So, so I'm like, man, my grandmother lived in Boston. So I called my mom. I said, Mom, look, ask grandma can I come live with her? It'd be easier for me. It's only like an hour from Boston to New York. You know, so I'm saying I can get there from that. So she called my grandmother. My grandmother said I can come. Get on the Greyhound. Boom. Put all my records and shit. I stacked all the records inside my turntables. Did all that in the cases. I mean, I'm on my way. I got and now my shit say DJ Fresh. I done spray painted over they shit and put my shit on there like how theirs was professional. My shit say DJ Fresh on it. Yeah. So whoever in New York got my shit, I want my shit back.
So what they get it from the?
So look. So I go. So I'm on the bus. So I'm on the bus. So we got to change over in motherfucking Port Authority. That's like motherfucking Lincoln Heights.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like motherfucking Top Lot. So we got to switch over buses. So when we got to switch over buses, Port Authority it's a big ass station. So the layover was maybe like about an hour and a half. So I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna get to go walk around New York, check New York out on the way to Boston. So what they do is they switch all the luggage over to the next bus. So I come back, get on a new bus, all the shit been switched over, boom. Get to New York, get to Boston.
Your shit ain't in there.
Where my turntables at? They tell me, well, I was gonna be on the next bus. I sit there and wait for that motherfucker 2 hours, like shit, all right.
Right.
Cause my grandma like, what you doing? I'm like, hey, my other luggage ain't here yet. Yo, this is the whole reason why I'm going to Boston.
Right.
Next bus, no turntable.
No turntables.
Well, what happened?
So
Did they
said
have
the
to buy you
next
some new
bus-
shit or?
So the next bus, they said call us tomorrow, man. Whatever. I said okay. So of course I don't have no receipt for them.
Right.
So they said, what we're gonna do is, you said you had this in there, blah blah blah. We're gonna give you $365.
Wow.
So that's what they gave me. They gave me $365. I was mad as fuck, but then I said, fuck it, I ain't paid for them anyway. So, but I'm gonna say, them motherfuckers got them back, man. I was mad as hell, you hear me? But you know,
That was
that's karma
legendary.
shit. That's karma.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah.
happened.
That's what happened.
Now you mentioned working with the.
But I said, let me tell you about the
God
hotel
bless.
shit. Check, this was some other shit. This is some more downtown shit right here. I was for real about making this shit. Like, now this is some shit you ain't know about either. Now I told you I got cool with Run DMC and them, right? Oh man, it was I think it was the Tougher Than Leather tour. I had to call my man Taquan and Eddie Bo from down the way. Man, this is shit I don't know. I was being from Mount Healthy too, man. I was a smart motherfucker too for being downtown. You had ghetto. I was corporate thug. We're gonna say that. You feel me, nigga? It was a tour going on. They came here to Cincinnati, and so we all kicked it with them. They were staying at the hotel across the street from on top of Windows. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, boom. What we did was we all stayed there. We all we kicking it. So when everybody left, somebody in one of their rooms had left a tour book in the room, but this tour book had like all the information, all the information as far as everything from sound alikes to insurance to every city they going to, all this shit. So that right there, that was one of the things that kind of inspired me to doing promoting, because back in the days, he was doing those tours with Al Heyman, and who he had his right hand man was Suge Knight's brother. You know what I'm saying? And one day somebody had told me, I was asking like, how much do the artists make? They was like, well, running them might make 100,000. They was like, well, Al Heyman, he gonna make about 500,000 to 800. I'm like, huh? So I'm in the wrong business. Fuck DJing. Shit, they getting paid more than the artists. I need to be in promoting shit. Fuck that. So that's what inspired me to want to promote concerts. Is what I seen when Al Heyman was getting millions back in the 80s. Like, he had sponsorships and all that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
And if y'all don't know who Al Heyman is, he's the guy behind AB right now in his fights. All of them. So
Right.
that's who they report to.
Like, all the time you used to see the tours, the New Edition tour, my Boys and Men's tour, all that was all Al Heyman. All them tours, big ass tours was all Al. Most of them was all Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? So I found the book. So what I did was, so now I see all these cities. So I asked old girl again, cause for one, we ain't gotta pay for to get in on these shows now. So I asked, I said, hey, y'all wanna go on the road? Shit, we're gonna go on this Run DMC tour. I said, we're gonna hit about 4 or 5 cities. Shit, she was like, shit, hell yeah. So it was me, the female, which is my baby mama, one of my baby mamas. Me, her, my best friend, and a couple other cats. So we go down. For one, I'm gonna tell you, this is how it started. We ain't gotta go that deep. This is how it started. I told you the concert was there that night. So what I did was, how we went on tour, I charged the rooms to Russell Simmons. I charged the rooms to Russell. So what I did was, I seen him work because he worked in Cincinnati. Cause shit, we was staying across the street from Cincinnati. I forgot what that was then. You know, them rooms was costing back then, like $150 a night back then in the 80s.
Right.
So that night, that's like $250, $300 now.
Right.
So shit, so I was like, I went up to the desk, like I had my tour passes on and shit. So I'm like, now I'm in New York now. I'm like, yo, excuse me. She was like, yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, I need another room. She was like, I'm sorry. I said, yeah, I need another room. I need another room, put it on the list. She was like, yo. She was like, what? I said, on Simmons, put it on Russell. Yeah, we on the tour. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, you need another. I said, matter of fact, I need 2 rooms. So she printed out 2 tickets. She printed out 2 keys and gave them to me. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. This shit did not just work.
So it was that easy.
I said, oh, hell no. So now I'm calling bitch, hey, y'all want to go on tour, bitch? It's on the floor. All we need is gas money and food.
You notice.
Wow.
But, so now here we go. We went to Louisville, motherfucking Alabama. We went to Chattanooga. We went every motherfucking where. We everywhere. And every time we get there, I need 2 rooms, 3 rooms put on Russ. Yeah, Simmons. Yeah, Russell Simmons. Yeah, put on the tour. Yeah, we need 2 more for the tour.
Wow.
Hitting that, hey, they put it on there.
Put it on there.
So that's how we went on tours and shit. And so then also, the niggas that I'm cool with, they see me every tour like, oh shit. This my man, he out here with us. Like, this nigga's everywhere with us.
Right.
And we staying in the same rooms and all that shit. So they like, oh, that's my nigga. This nigga doing it. What the fuck is this? Yeah. And I'm bringing bitches and getting bitches for him in every city.
In every city.
Every city, I'm getting them new bitches. You know what I mean? Because these my niggas.
They like, man, everywhere I go, you pop up and got the whole.
They like, yo, now they saying like, yo, Fresh.
on, son.
Yo, Fresh, you coming tomorrow?
Yo,
Like, where we at? Yo, we in Chicago tomorrow. Yeah, I'm there. Hell yeah, I'm there. Why wouldn't I be?
Look, I already got reservations, sir.
Man, yo, I'm in the building, D.
Yo, courtesy of Russell.
Yo, sir, I'm in the fucking building, yo.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, but with that mentality, man, and the movement that you had as far as what you doing with the music? Let's put it like that. That's a quick question. What you doing with the music? Nothing.
Listening to it.
Listening to it. And man, you know your reputation, man.
That's actually
and
true,
listening
though.
to you and knowing you that you know, the word on the streets was, you know, aristocrat.
You got trouble.
Whatever. Wasn't fooling around, nigga. If you out in the city, you come to our city, you get no love. You are treated like everyone else, and shit's liable to go astray if you don't follow the rules. We got that reputation, and I still think that reputation is still to this day that way.
I call it Suge Knight Records.
Suge Knight Records.
Now,
That's gonna be my new shit.
When the shooting happened with T.I., and y'all took some flack for that, didn't y'all?
See, y'all supposed to have K. Riley in here with that one.
K. Riley.
You know
You
what's
answer
funny?
questions?
You want to know what's funny? That night,
Fresh.
But I mean, it was in the streets that like
Okay.
y'all did.
I was with Nut Skeet that night. We was supposed to met Riley and them up there, and we didn't even go. We ended up passed out in the hood.
But what was you saying?
What was the real story behind what happened that night, man? Like,
The real story, the part that I know of, is this. I was, it was my party. I gave it after party. It was my party. What happened was, we was working on the K Rally project, and we've been traveling around the world. So by the time we get to Atlanta, I ended up I got connected with Grand Hustle. So I got connected with Clay and them, and actually we was trying to get T.I. We was gonna get T.I. to do a feature, but they told me that we weren't gonna be able to get it cleared. Like we would do it, but we won't be able to get it cleared. So I'm like, that don't make sense to do it then. But so they said, well, you know, we can give you Country Kane, Big Country Kane, and they let us hear his shit. And I'm like, shit, he got fired. I don't know why T.I. didn't put that nigga out there like that, like he's supposed to. But that Big Country Kane, he got some shit. You hear me?
I gotta check
Now, this
him
was
out.
back in 06, 07, 06, 05, 06. That Big Country Kane, that shit that I heard in the studio, I just knew he was going to be the next to blow that, like, for real. Like, Big Country Kane was a bad motherfucker. So the shit they let us hear, I'm like, shit, hell yeah. So I'm telling my partner, Reese, like, shit.
That might be why he ain't came.
So-
Shout out to Reese.
So I'm like, hell yeah. Yeah, I said, hell yeah. Free my homie, Iceberg Ferg.
Iceberg.
Iceberg,
Little
Fire.
bruh,
You know,
little bruh.
You know, call it
R.P.
right now.
Kev.
Yeah, so it's me and him. So I'm telling him like, shit, hell yeah. I said, that Big Country Kane bad motherfucker. So Raleigh heard it. Raleigh basically I think Raleigh was more or less like, I mean, yeah, he hot,
But
but
he
it
ain't
ain't but it ain't promising that if he gonna blow or they gonna put him out or nothing. So ain't you know, so he rather do something with somebody that's like we was gonna do, like him, Gucci, whatever.
Right.
So we had ended up getting that relationship. So I ended up hearing about T.I. was coming to town, and T.I. and Young Draw. So all the advertisement I kept hearing, but I never heard nobody saying nothing about an after party. So with that being said, I heard I have the party about Young Draw now at the Ritz. Young Draw at the Ritz, Young Draw. I'm like, damn, ain't nobody gonna do T.I.? This don't make fucking sense. That's stupid. So I ended up calling him because we got a relationship. So I called him and I talked to him and shit. And he was like, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. You know, Tip don't even do after parties. This gonna be his first one. He don't do after parties. He don't fuck with them, blah, blah, blah. He said, but what the problem is, the reason why we considering it is because every city we going to, the promoter is promoting the T.I. Young Draw after party and it's selling out because everybody think T.I. gonna be there. So it's misleading to the people. So what we can do is, fuck it, we can go ahead and do it. We're gonna go ahead and do it, and it's on the floor. I'm like, okay. So we come up with a price. Everything was everything. So then also I talked to him about K Rally going on a tour with him from Cincinnati on. So he was like, bet, we can do that. You know, when I get in town, we're gonna chop it up at a hotel, blah, blah, blah. So that's how we got that situation. So I called Drew, like, I said, Drew, I got T.I. for the after party. Like, what's happening? He was like, man, you sure? Because we got Young Draw. I said, okay, well, I'm going to take T.I. somewhere else. I mean, you know I'm calling you first because I got a relationship with you. I fuck with you.
Ain't they on the same label? Why he under him?
But he didn't know, because everybody said they got something or got something they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So he just basically was saying, because like I told you, apparently T.I. wasn't doing after party. So I'm pretty sure they reached out first with T.I.
Right.
And they probably said, no, he's not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So they said, okay, we give us Dro. So they got Dro. Then here I am calling weeks
With
later
T.I.
and talk to the man, talk to Clay. Clay like, fuck it, we're going to go ahead and do it. Because everybody eating off us. And then everybody mad because T.I. ain't showing up. But T.I. ain't scheduled to show up, but everybody think he's coming because of how they putting this shit on the flyer.
Right.
So fuck it, we're gonna go ahead and do it. So now I tell Drew, yeah, I got it. So he was like, man, show me the contract and fuck it, we gonna do it. I said, okay. So I showed him the contract and we set it up. So, you know, Drew was more or less, he was saying, well, can we still do something with Drew? And I'm like, I don't need Drew, I'm cool. But Drew was like, fuck it, I pay him. So we do that. So now part of the T.I. night, I'm gonna take a small part of the blame. I'm gonna take a part of the blame, a little bit, but really was more or less T.I. fault that how the shit escalated to where it did. But what happened was, the part of the blame that I take, you know, I was kind of thirsty that day because for that T.I. shit everybody was calling. You know what I'm saying? And usually, you know, you let about 2 or 3 groups on open up. About 3 groups open up. And the artist before the headline is going to pay the big ticket. Just make an example. Let's say the artist is coming on right before the headline and pay $1,500. Everybody else might pay $300. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 5 or something. I'm just making an example. So, but at this point in time, everybody that was opening up was paying a high. Everybody's paying $1,500 with no problem. So I'm like, shit. So I ended up done booked 6 acts, then paid $1,500. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me, you know what I'm saying? So really, I should have kept it to 3.
Right.
So I had maybe 6, 7 acts gonna open up because everybody paying.
Right.
So I'm taking the money. Some of us calling.
Right.
Some of us saying, I give you 2,000.
Right.
Now, this ain't the actual ticket,
Right,
but I
right,
make
right.
an example. But it was on high ticket. Like today, somebody might be saying 4,000. Man, let me open up before G. I give you 4 bands. Then I'm like, hell yeah. Then after that, he called and say, I got 4 bands. Come on, he called, I got 4 bands. He 8 more of us, I got 4. Oh, running. Shit, now that's gonna pay for the artist there. I mean, come on. So it was on some of that shit, which I shouldn't have did that because it still sold out crazy anyway. But you know what I mean? But you know, being in promotion, that's what it's about, getting paid, getting this money. But that was being greedy right there. So what I did was, what happened, I had rolled up a schedule. I put together who was coming on, what times. And the way I had it set up was, really it was kind of too early because people was coming from going to the Ritz late night. So I might have had it set for the artist to start performing at 12, which ain't nobody starting to come in until 1:15. So when 12 came, we like, all right, first artist, what did they? I'm like, man, shit, I ain't going on, bro. I didn't pay my money, ain't nobody in here. I didn't pay 4,000. You want me to perform in front of 8 people, bro? It's a wrap.
Right.
So I understood that. So now I'm like, okay, I just gotta wait till people start coming. Now 1 o'clock roll around, there's a line, everybody coming in. Now I'm an hour behind, and now I'm getting the show started. So as the show going, and now it's about 1 o'clock. Now I didn't talk to T.I. and them because they was at Bogart, so you know that's an early show. You know, that's Bogart, so that's an early show, right? So they're gonna be done about 11. So they don't know that this is a late night club. So they call me like, what time you want to come up there? So I'm telling them, you know, come up there. I said it's a late night club. Y'all come about 2:30, 2 o'clock.
Right.
So they like bet.
'Cause it's
So
till 4,
one
right?
something. So now 1 o'clock come, I'm getting people on. Now 1:30, 1:45, T.I. them calling me, what's up, yo? You ready? What's up? They want me to come settle up with them to bring the money, the rest of the money. So I'm like, we good? I'm like, we good. I got you. But I really can't leave because it's so packed. I mean, there's so much shit going on now. I can't leave because motherfuckers coming, everything really going on.
You gotta
So-
watch the bread.
So now, here it is, almost 2 o'clock. So now they calling me again, bro, what's up? What's up? I'm like, bro, it's off the chain here, man. I'm trying to make it down there. Cause y'all, they be like, man, we're on our way then. Fuck it. I'm like, all right, come on. So now they on their way. Now, mind you, the reason why I'm even doing this party, and by the way, this is the first time I even told anybody about this shit for real.
Appreciate
Right.
that,
I'm
man.
keeping it 100 though.
Let me give a round of applause for Fresh
Okay.
keeping it.
You know what happened.
Green bag.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't never did that shit up. But keeping it 100 though, you know, like I said, cause I done seen T.I. tell a story. He was perfect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. But so where's we at?
2 o'clock, they were there. They on their way.
Talking about they on their way.
They on their way. They say they on their way. So mind you, the reason why I'm even doing this show because at the time I'm promoting my artist, K. Riley. Because we got his album out or coming out or whatever. So this is a way me bring an artist. I'm gonna have a house full of people where they can see my artist perform. If y'all like his shit, go buy it, whatever. That was my way of promoting. One of my ways of promoting him
Exactly.
in front of a lot of people. So that was the whole thing to do this for K Rally. Now T. Adams saying, now they done called me again saying, we about to be getting off the exit. Now by this time, there's probably 2, 3 more motherfuckers got to go on before K Rally.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay. So we getting off the exit. So now I'm trying to find another group, put the other group on. I'm trying to hurry motherfuckers up now. But now it's hard because a group, you got 40 people on stage. So you got to move all these people off. That take time. Then to get this other shit set and get them ready, then that take time. But then it take time for them to perform.
Right.
So, and then you know, everybody already by this time done seen 6, 7 groups. Now they ready to see T.I.
Right.
So
They sick of these.
So we got
Can't
about
have
2.
many
We got about
acts.
2 more artists to go. So now they tell me they're in the parking lot. Okay, rally still ain't going on. Now it's about the last person about to go off. Now I still gotta get K Rally on. So they tell me they're in the parking lot. I'm like, all right, come on. I said, I'm getting the set up, getting the security and all that. So as I'm doing that, I gotta go find K Rally now. I got to find K Rally. I gotta find him to say, come on, let's get this shit done. DJ Easy was our DJ at the time. So, as I'm looking for K Rally, now also, I fuck with Showtime. Not like legally, nothing, but I like his music. I like his movement. I like what, even now, I like Showtime, you know what I mean?
That's what's up.
So I fuck with Showtime. And at the time, he had a single out that was heavy on the radio, but he wasn't on the show. So as I got to go find K Rally, Showtime just standing there and shit. So being an artist, me being in the entertainment business, I know he want to perform. You know what I'm saying? You being an artist,
Right.
you love
right.
to perform, you love to rap, so I know you want to perform. I'm like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, that's my nigga, man. I'm like, so fuck. I said, look, Showtime. I said, nigga, I bet you ain't got your single on you. He was like, shit, what on it? I
You know that boy strapped.
I said, look, go get your CD to Easy, and you do your single while I go find K Rally. Well, cause I don't know where this nigga at, so I know it's gonna take me a few minutes. So the DJ can either be playing 5 minutes worth of music, or I can let him do his single. So I said, go ahead. Now he doing it for free, and everybody else done paid, but I fuck with it.
Right.
So I said, do your single, but I also like an artist. He's still an artist.
You still want to try to squeeze in
What?
100
on.
songs.
So when I go, so by the time I
get
get to K Rally, when I'm coming back, he done did a couple songs. He going. So now I got K Rally. So now he ain't even try to cut his shit short. He still performing, but he don't really know the importance of what's really going on with this time frame. He don't know that. He just I let him on.
Right,
You know,
he
I ain't
just
gonna give a
going.
fuck about him taking another song. You know what I'm saying? I normally wouldn't. You know what I mean?
But this is not the time.
But
for
not
that
this one. But
shit.
he didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So.
And you didn't express it.
No, I didn't get a chance to, cause I'm trying to hurry up and get Rally while T.I. them
You
coming in.
booming and bumping.
So also, at the Ritz, they got the VIP room when you first come in to the right.
Right. Yeah.
So of course we selling VIP tickets. All right. So we selling VIP. You selling
Yeah, I
VIP
know.
tickets. So we selling VIP. So we didn't sold mass VIP too. So we killing them on that. Probably was selling VIP maybe back then maybe 150, 200. So that was like selling for 400 now. Like, you know what I mean? So we're selling VIP. So VIP room thick. Everybody buying bottles. It's going down. I got 2 sections roped off. One for Young Dro, one for T.I. Over there by the glass, by the stage, where you can see the stage right there. So I got everything roped off. Got security right there, all that.
Got it right.
Now, so Showtime won't get off, so I gotta tell Easy, cut it. So Easy just cut his shit because we had to. So he had bunched the whole Avondale on stage. I had to try to. Well, this is what I had to do. That wasn't gonna transition. So I go to Rally like, look, I said, Rally, man. I said, man, I know this supposed to be. I said, this will never happen again, bro. You have to just go on out there and perform, man, because you already know when T.I. and them come in here, they coming in the door. Once they come on in, they're gonna try to take over the party. It's gonna be their shit. and you ain't gonna be able to perform after them. That won't make sense. Motherfuckers gonna leave. So we ain't got time to clear the stage, man. So you gonna have to go on right now. You know, he wants the stage clear
Amongst
like
the
everybody
Boogie
else.
Gang?
You know, he wants the stage clear like everybody else so he can have his family and his shit up. We ain't had one time for that. It was the whole stage of Avondale. You know what I'm
But
saying?
he also got to see the bigger picture
So
of what
he's
y'all
like,
trying
man,
to do.
all right, man, come on, let's do it. Fuck it, one love, let's do it. So
Right.
give him the mic, easy, start this shit. We ain't got time to say, just start it. I just want him to hear Rowley, fuck it. So Rowley started rapping. Drew thirsty. Because he was coming right before that, he's coming to me like, man, where they at, man, where they at, man, motherfuckers about to start leaving. They gonna start leaving, man, where they at, man, motherfuckers, man, all these motherfuckers, they gonna about to start leaving, man, thing ain't coming. So I'm like, bruh, they in the parking lot. They about to come in. So what happened is Drew went,
And
apparently got the mic. This is the part of what I'm hearing that I heard he went and got the mic and gave it to T.I. now. Because apparently, I guess I don't know if he thought Rowley was done or was getting over it because was getting over the show because they was coming in. Well, I don't know, but the problem started here was when T.I. was coming in. They don't know what's going on. They got the mic. They come in and saying, "Yeah, Grand Hustle in the building. Grand Hustle, T.I. Woo or whatever." Because Drew want them to say something on the mic because to let people know that he here, so don't leave. Like, yeah, we here, Grand House, you know, all that type. But while he doing that, guess what? K. Rowley doing the show. So while K. Rowley rapping, doing the show, motherfucker talking about Grand House, all that stuff. He's like, wait a minute, hold on. Man, cut the music, bro, cut the music. So that's when K. Rowley, it was K. Rowley and it was we had our hype man, our nigga, Kanye East.
Mm-hmm.
Free my nigga Zabo.
Zabo.
I know already.
Free my nigga Zabo. So we called him Kanye East. So that was his hype man that night. So K. Rowley, he was like, cut the music. So what he said was this. He said, listen, y'all gonna let me do my show. Just like we're gonna. He said this is what he said. He said, "Look, y'all gonna show me some respect and let me do my show, just like we're gonna respect y'all, and let y'all do y'all show. Or we'll tear this motherfucker up." That's what he said. So T.I. them, I guess they realized that. I guess they realized that. Oh, somebody was performing. So that was dead. So they came on in. So K. Rowley finished the show. So as soon as K. Rowley said that, that's when Zabo was like, yeah. Like, we ain't no groupie ass niggas. We got money too. So when
That's where that line came
so
from. The groupie line.
So yeah, because they didn't know. Like, both sides did.
Zabo the one with the brother, right?
Both sides did not know.
I know
For
who
one,
that
K.
is.
Rowley. For one, T. Adam didn't know. All they know is they coming to the after party. I'm gonna give them the mic. Man, say y'all ain't let these people know.
Right.
So they don't know what they doing. Then K. Rowley them didn't know that's what they coming in and do. He performing.
Right.
So I was able them here. We hood niggas, we street niggas. So we know we hear motherfuckers talking over our shit. So of course we gonna say, bro, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Y'all got us fucked up. Niggas shit, we ain't what? Like, so that happened. So then once they start performing, that's when also K. Rowley and Zabo start making it rain. They start throwing money and shit like that. Boom. So after the show, so as they performing and the show is done, you got T.I. and them over here. But now while K. Rowley performing, you know, T.I. manager called me like, hey, I'm gonna holler at you. So we go in the office. He was like, yeah, man, you know, I paid him. He was like, yeah, you know, tip. He basically said he's sorry. Like, I'm like, sorry about what? Like, he said, man, because all these people in the VIP area. I said, well, you know, we sell VIP tickets. That's how we do. I said, but I got his shit roped off. Can't nobody get to him, and that's security right there. He's straight. Everything's good. So he was like, man. So he said, it ain't no other VIP area. I said, yeah, it's another VIP area on the other side of the club, where the club is closed. Nobody over here. You can't see nothing. You can't see nobody. It's secluded because it's a whole separate club over there. So yeah, it's another VIP over there, but nobody's over there. So he's like, okay, man. He's like, we're gonna try to figure something out because he mad. He's sorry, like. So basically, I'm like, the attitude I got in at the time, for real, I'm like, man, fuck it. Y'all got y'all money. Y'all got y'all motherfucking money.
Show
The
must
nigga
go
safe.
on.
The nigga safe. I got to get out here and make sure I'm getting my money out the door. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Right.
You know, shit. I got some. Y'all gonna be on in a minute. I got y'all liquor, y'all food, everything straight. I got everything y'all supposed to have. You just mad because the room is packed, but can't nobody touch it, bruh. I mean, I gotta get mad. Y'all got y'all. So there you go. Yeah, that was some deep shit. You know what I mean? So after that, so what happened was, after that, they went to Drew and asked Drew, can I guess from the security that went around, and they'd have looked and seen the club and the exits and entries. So they went to Drew and asked him, can we take the furniture out of the VIP area and put it on the other side of the stage by where they had the dance pole at by the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So Drew was like, that's impossible because, for one, we got 10 million people in here. It's impossible to just walk through like this. There's nowhere in hell.
I can walk through here with some furniture.
Nowhere in hell my security can take the furniture all the way on the other side of the club. That's not gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen. We got 1 million people in here. That's like trying to carry some VIP furniture through nephews on Saturday night.
No, sir. No, sir.
Friday. You can't do it.
That ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
So Drew told him, no, that's not gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. He said, and then also, let me explain this to you. Also, the way we designed the club, we have the VIP area designed to be close to the entrance. So if there's ever a melee, we're gonna make sure the artists get out safely and get straight on out.
You want to go all the way.
But if you
away
all
from your
tucked
safety.
over here, in the corner by the bathroom, that's definitely not a safe haven to be in. There's no exit route, there's nothing. That's
You
nothing.
might not make it to the door.
So,
Not here.
so Drew told him no, and he told him no because of that. So, okay. Now, also, what happened was, so T.I. them, I guess, I thought everybody felt like he got cool, everything was cool. So him and Dro came out, they came out together, they kicked it, they did a few songs. So I'm on stage, and at the time Jesse was on stage. And so it was
Hold
a
on.
table, it was a table.
Jesse.
It was a table on stage. Yeah, Jesse was on stage.
Jesse.
Reese boy, Jesse Masters.
I know.
So he was on stage. We was on stage. So while they performing, T.I. ended up saying, now Jesse was drunk, I'm gonna admit that. T.I. ended up saying, I'm about to bar out all the white liquor. And Jesse drunk, he had a bankroll. This right here is what I feel like T.I. felt like we was on, niggas on some bullshit. Because T.I. saying I'm buying all the liquor, all the white liquor. Jesse say, shit, I want to drink. Like, I want to drink. Shit, we got money, I got money. Shit, what's up? I want to drink some of this shit, I got money. So Jesse pulled out a bankroll. So T.I. was like, bruh, homeboy, put your money up, man. You ain't got to do that, man. Go on and drink, bruh. Go on and drink. You ain't got to do that. So I'm sitting there feeling some type of way, like, why is he doing that? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. That's how I felt at the time. So T.I. was like, man, you ain't got to do that. Just, man, put your money up, man. You got on and drink, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So Jesse like, all right. So Jesse went ahead and started making the drink. One of T.I. niggas came over there like, shit, what's up? Basically like, shit, like, what you talking about? So Jesse basically like, nigga, that ain't nothing. So he threw $100 out there like, that ain't nothing. And, dude took the money, whatever. So after that, T.I. kept performing. When the performance was over, instead of T.I. going back,
Remedial.
instead of T.I. going back into the VIP room, he still went on ahead, jumped over the wall to the DJ booth and over the wall down there to where the pole is, where that dance pole was. So when he did that, everybody on stage, security and all that, they all ran around into the bathrooms. So his security went over there and blocked the wall, made it like a human wall, so couldn't nobody get to where T.I. was. Now, what I'm hearing happened after that, because I didn't actually see this part, but what I'm hearing that happened after that part was Jesse was over there drinking with him. I was told and was telling, I guess, Zabo, come over here, whatever. Come over here with us, whatever. And so I heard Zabo came over there to him. Now this security guard told me that, and I knew him from the Run DMC tour.
Right.
He was their head of security. Now he was gonna try to handle the situation differently. But where the problem came in is that T.I. ended up trying to handle the situation itself and not letting
The security,
do their
yeah.
job. So security tells me that, T.I. security tell me that he say, man, your man came over there trying to get through. I told him, nah. We can't get over there. It's T.I. VIP. He said, your man was like, no, this ain't no VIP area. VIP is over there. He's like, man, this is my city. We here every night. This ain't VIP. It's the bathrooms, and this ain't VIP over here. So he said, I ain't gonna lie. He said, me and him was going back and forth. He said, but on the outside looking in, it looked like your man was punking me out. He said, but he wasn't. We was going back and forth. He said the next thing was what I was gonna do. I was gonna have y'all security put him out, or we was gonna leave. It was gonna be either or, because we knew that he was with y'all because he was on stage, and he knew K. Rowley was my artist, because right before they came to the hotel, we met at the hotel. I gave them all K. Rowley CDs, and they gave us a copy of the tours and what dates we going on, all this kind of stuff.
That's crazy.
So they was gonna let us go on the tour
That's
with him.
deep. It is.
So he knew that dude was with us. So he said, well, security knew that. So he said, well, man, my thing, what I was gonna do for my tour experience is either we knew he was connected, so we knew that it's either I was gonna say, well, he was gonna leave, brother, or we're gonna leave. But he said before I can do that, apparently T.I. looked over and saw us arguing, and like I said, it looked like your man was punking me out. So T.I. came over there and started standing his ground like, bro, what's up? What's up, partner? What's up? So now him and Zabo arguing.
And I already know.
Zabo ain't the
he
one.
ain't
See,
finna be
T.I.
playing
didn't know.
no games.
See, T.I. didn't know who he was fucking with, that he was fucking with a G from the straight
And
hood
niggas that had
like
all the
1,000 people
guns.
behind him. You know what I mean? He got all the pill heads and all the street
had-
niggas behind him. You feel me? So T.I. arguing with him, and it came. I heard that it came down to the point where T.I. said, "Nigga, fuck you." Zabo said, "Fuck you." And when he said that, T.I. security hit Zabo in the head.
with the chair or something.
No, he hit Zabo in the head. You gonna tell a story? I'm gonna tell it.
I was asking.
Right, man.
You ain't asked me.
Quit
You
being
told
the
me.
narrator, man. Sit back.
Man, just finish the story, man.
But you gonna let me?
Man, we ain't gonna play these games. We don't gotta keep
I just said.
entertaining all that. man.
We ain't
Go
gonna
ahead,
entertain you. You gonna let me?
man. Go ahead.
All right, then. I'm saying though.
Stop playing.
Sugar
man.
Night Records, man. I just told you. Man.
Look, we're not
I
gonna
just
do
told
this
you,
on
man.
air, man. But
I
I
just
don't
told
play
you.
like that. Man.
I just told you
Just
though.
play, B.
Huh?
I don't play like that.
Okay, I just told you though, man. I don't play either. Nigga, I'm 50 for a reason. Let me fuck around over here. But
Man,
dig here.
look.
So like I was trying to say. Man, it made me forget what the fuck we was at, man.
The point of the story is
I think that's because you.
shit all up.
So,
I think that's
oh
that
yeah, this
50
is what he
B.
did. What he did was when he said fuck, when Zabo said fuck you back, T.I. security hit Zabo on the head with a case of Heineken bottles and split his shit open. That's what started the fight. So how we get the fucked up repercussion behind this, that wasn't on purpose though. When the fight started, it was going down. DJ Easy seen like he was niggas from our camp fighting. So Easy was like, Fresh, Reese, man, that's aristocrat over there fighting. Get them whole ass niggas. So now everybody in the club hears that's aristocrat over there fighting, and then the next day on the news you hear one of the T.I. people dead. So then that's what made motherfuckers feel like, oh man, they was on some jealous ass shit. Fuck that. It had nothing to do with nobody throwing no money and somebody threw money back. None of that. It happened like I just told you. That it went from the words, fuck you, his security, shh. And then it went from that. And then when they say, when Easy got on the mic and said, Reezy Press, that's aristocrat fighting over there, the whole downtown swarmed on him. So that's how that happens. Downtown
So then
swarmed
it gets
on
to
him.
the streets.
Downtown swarmed on them. They let T Adam out of the side of the club, the other side of the club that was dead. Everybody was running outside, trying to get outside, whatever. And then that's you heard gunshots. Now I can't get into details of that part.
Right. Man, but it's glad to hear the real story, man, not just all the rumors. And
Rumors,
shit, you know
put it
what
to
I mean?
bed.
Okay, Riley can give you a little bit more detail because he gonna tell you the parts that were, damn. I'm gonna keep it real. They said DJ Drama was scared of the motherfucker. They said he was in the bathroom scared as fuck.
Probably
He wouldn't come
was.
out the bathroom. Riley said he wouldn't come out the bathroom because security grabbed Riley and DJ Drama, threw them in the bathroom. And they said Drama was scared of the motherfucker though. He said he ain't want no smoke.
Hey, man, I'm going to change the subject. I've been wanting to know after all these years, man, when we did the Hot Boys, right, that night up at the Dunner Center, hey, man, was BG gone off of that mess, man?
He been gone off a dog. Everybody
I mean,
know.
that particular night, though, because the nigga was in the
Of course.
corner on the ground glitching, and I
Of
kept
course.
telling myself, like,
Well, TC
Shut up, man.
TC was one of the original motherfuckers that was bringing the Hot Boy, Cash Money. And one of like the first or the second time that he brought Cash Money to the Ritz, BG didn't even get off the tour bus because he was sick off that dog. So they had to take him down the top lot and got him together. So that's why how they had got cool with some top lot niggas because the top lot niggas got him together.
got them together. Wow. So, that was right, what I was thinking. But anyway, man, it was a real joy
They
having
had
you.
shootouts and everything with Cash Money on the way. TC has some. I gotta get him here too one day.
Got to.
Got to. I was going to
He
get
said
to
I
him.
inspired him in doing shows. He done did some shit. But
Yeah.
What else you need to know?
Man, I don't need to know nothing else. You already said you the original, the legendary. I think we
We
didn't
got to have him back, man. 'cause
cover
there's
a lot
to
more
these-
to
Oh,
it. So you know what I'm talking about?
And one, I'm gonna tell you. What I don't know if y'all remember. Or you might not know, but some of the original motherfuckers that really like was doing independent shit like that. Do you know who one of the first rap motherfuckers from Cincinnati that had the vinyl record? Who you think was? Or anybody in here know?
Rap motherfuckers?
Jabri?
A rap
That's
motherfucker
no
had,
move,
a rap motherfucker had a vinyl record. An actual independent motherfucker had a vinyl
They used to
record.
make them here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say rap guy. I would have to say somebody
Local.
from
Local.
Mood, somebody from that era.
Nah,
Jabri.
it was before then. It
Jabri.
had to be.
Before Jabri.
I would go back to the Rock and Ron in them days.
No, you close though.
Daniel?
You even close. You really close now. But you probably don't know this guy though. You don't know either. One of the first guys that had a motherfucking vinyl record, independent, was this light-skinned rapper dude named Supersonic Sid.
I remember him.
What?
I remember the name.
Supersonic Sid.
I remember that.
And then it was Daniel. Then Daniel had the first wax too.
That's what's up.
Then Drag Not Wax.
Hey,
That's
man,
when I
before
did
we
Drag
go,
Not
man,
Wax.
like, because that y'all two was like damn near, y'all was icons in the city. You and that guy. That was like Batman and Robin, you and Daniel.
Mhm.
Well, give me a day in the lab with y'all, man. Give me a picture of that vibe, man.
Oh no, we had fun though. I can tell you about a quick thing we did one time. A lot of us a few groups that kind of had some success that I had something to do with, like Cold Premier.
Cold Crush, Cold Premier DJ now.
You got Cold Premier, you got OTR Click. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you got Shane from Cole Premier. You know, he done did a lot of shit out there. What was your question?
You and Danny.
Oh man,
with
Daniel.
Danny
I'm gonna tell you a story. One thing about me. Daniel was funny as hell. It was me. That's why I say Cole Premier, because at the time, Cole Premier was our dancers. It was Cole Crush.
Yeah.
And Daniel had a show. This was my first out of town show. He had a show for us in Cleveland. Daniel had a van or something, and it was cold as fuck. I'm talking about it was January, some shit like that. It was cold as motherfucker. We went up. We got to Cleveland. We went up there and did the show. Had a ball. On the way back, the van break down. Motherfucking engine blew, man. I said, wow, that shit was crazy. And Shane and them, man, we had to tell that story, man.
You
and
doing
them-
Shane Sparks, right?
Yeah, Shane Sparks and them, I had a cousin in Cleveland. So I told my cousin what happened so we can come over at least spend the night so we can get on the bus tomorrow. So my cousin let us come over there, man. She wouldn't let Shane and them stay there. She was putting them out that night, man. That shit was crazy, man. You gotta let this shit was crazy, man. I felt bad as a motherfucker. Like,
Look, you gotta go.
Crazy,
We got some place to stay.
Right.
Look,
that shit was crazy.
they say it's a motel about 6 blocks down.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
That's funny.
So appreciate you coming out here, man, and taking the time. It was real enjoyable. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna have you on here again. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna get with y'all next week. Have somebody else in here.
To make it happen.
And make
Where
it happen.
Cardi at? Tell myself
Thank
what
you.
up, though.
He on Fridays.
What up to all y'all, though? What up to everybody in here? Bruno, everybody.
Appreciate you coming, bro.
Griswold.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying? You already know. And my nigga from my party back in the day.
Some in there?
Hey, man, I gave him that name, man. Griswold, man. You got to tell him that, too, man. You ain't tell him that, did you?
That's just one of many personalities.
I gave him that name, man.
All right, we'll see y'all next week.
Next week. That's what it is.
Rocking with Radio 513.com.